Please note, most responses are heard upon review and not in real time. Changes in the video's filter visually mark the replies that were the most significant. Those various audio responses have been enhanced, repeated, and sometimes slowed down. As always, we do not offer this video as irrefutable evidence of the paranormal, nor do we claim our annotations are 100% conclusive. All we're asking is that you please approach the data presented here with a curious mind, and that you wear damn headphones. I've been to the Candlelight House a number of times. The history of this beautiful home, built by John and Mary Owens and passed down through their lineage to Otho Pritchard, to the awesomeness of current owners Adam and Ella, and the strange hauntings that occurred there have been documented on my blog, PARAHOLICS.com, for years. Recently, it was my brother Kyle's birthday, and we went for a pizza and beer at the Willard, another Franklin, Indiana haunting, and we thought we'd stop in and tell Otho and the rest of his ghost family hello. Although we did get a few relevant replies, it's the seemingly irrelevant replies that have continued to follow me for years that have really become the most fascinating. If you've followed my blog for a while, you undoubtedly know about my perceived interaction with a Henry Dixon, who has been making appearances in my sessions for over the past 3 years. It seems, and I've mentioned this before, that with some of the entities you contact through ITC, specifically with spirit boxes, you build a contact field that allows them to come through repeatedly, regardless of location. Strange stuff. 6 years ago on Halloween, I went to a Houdini seance at the Lincoln Square Theater in Decatur, Illinois, hosted by Troy Taylor and led by ITC researcher and medium April Slaughter. The seance itself was really pretty quiet, but the odd moment that will always jump out for me was when April turned and asked me who Patrick was. I didn't really know a Patrick, or anyone who had passed at that time, so I drew a blank. She assured me even if I didn't know him now, eventually I would. So here are some intriguing clips excerpted from previous ITC sessions. They show some consistency in responses, including the name Patrick, some general frustration geared towards me, and messages of being behind me, or a demon being right behind me. Then we'll cut to my most recent visit to the Candlelight House, and you'll see how this ties together. Where are we at? Where are you at? Can you say my name?
In college. What? The black you had Bible. An argument.
That was obvious. Know any of us?
Patrick? You want to say hello? Your name? Goodbye. You remember me here a week ago? I have a message for me. Can you tell me why you're here?
And you find a message for the Knights of Pythias Temple, the skeleton.
I'm sorry for making you upset.
After a brief EVP session that produced no responses, we kept running into battery drain issues. But alas, we got the reverse speech box up and running. Remember, the reverse speech Steve's box from Otho Paranormal literally reverses the audio from the frequency band sweep. That's why anything in forward speech is more implausible, and therefore makes it harder to discount as simply radio pareidolia. It's less explainable and possibly paranormal in origin. That's why I tried to annotate anything heard in forward speech.
Say hello. Say get out. Who am I talking to? Can anyone come say hello? You have? Hello? It's not a fucking day. Hello? Jesus.
Did you just eat another battery?
Otho, are you here? You say I'm here? You say I'm here? Can you speak to that box? Can you say your name? What house are we in? What's the name of this house? Say Candlelight? Can you say it again? Who am I speaking to? Who's here from the Owens family?
A couple moments in this video seem to imply that nobody from the Owens family was there. And I wonder if it said dead resting at your house in reference to the real human skeleton used in Knights of Pythias rituals that I have stored in my home.
Would it help if I speed that up or slow it down? Can you tell me your name?
This is the first session I've done since recently visiting the grave of Henry Dixon near the Dixon Chapel in Fort Ritner, Indiana, in hopes of bringing his saga to rest. Is this another spirit recognizing Henry is not with me? And why would they ask me to keep him with me? And who is asking this in the first place?
Can you speed this up a little bit?
It's like whomever is speaking through the box observed that Patrick tags along with me, and the entity said to ignore him, and then later tells Patrick to get out of here. What the actual fuck?
Is that better? Can we talk to Otho?
Can you tell me happy birthday?
That kind of sounded like happy birthday, dude.
Who just said happy birthday? Is Otho here today? Yes? Do you like talking through this box in reverse? Say the name of this house, please. Hard to? Yes? You have to slow down or sped up? Sped up. Is that better? Who's here? Anyone from the Owens family here? Are you okay with us being here? Are you okay with this being here? Don't care? Can you say your name? We're trying to verify we're talking to someone. Can you say Candlelight House?
This is the second time I've been in this location, and Chris Maggart has been brought up. Chris Maggart is a retired veteran paranormal investigator currently producing and directing movies. The first time his name was mentioned at the Candlelight House was Halloween of 2018.
Who needs help?
Now here it is, 2020, in a location he's never been. Makes me wonder if it's the location, or just a spirit within my contact field that has met Chris. But why has this only happened in the Candlelight House?
You say happy birthday. Upstairs and try it real quick? Yeah.
So we went upstairs to one of the bedrooms, had another EVP session that was a bust, then fired up the reverse speech box.
Hello? Hey. Bedroom? Is anybody here?
Interestingly, when the current owners bought the house, they called this room the bad room because of the way it felt heavier and darker than the rest of the house.
Is there anyone from the Owens family here? Is Otho here? Anybody have a message for us? We're gonna leave. We're gonna leave. Are there any angels here? Are there any angels here?
Can you say happy birthday one more time?
Is anybody talking to us?
Is anybody talking to us? Any final message? Anybody need anything from us? Goodbye.
There you have it, the strange culmination of history, haunted locations, ITC theories, and ghost box experiments. Is any of this real? Are we communicating with entities? Do these messages provide proof of an afterlife? How much credibility can we place in these responses? Should I take much note of remarks like, "I think he's sick," and "get a physical"? Are these clues to my physical health, or maybe a spirit's well-being? Or are they random and unrelated radio chatter? If you were completely open to spirit communication as fact, wouldn't you be very susceptible to being freaked out by hearing that? Which would be dangerous to your mental well-being. But even if the message was from spirits, is it even trustworthy? They seem to thrive on attention and will say anything positive or negative to keep it. Or is it coincidental odd audio clips that frame a self-deluded narrative? I think it's a combination. There's no way that so many direct, intelligent, consistent, and at times obscenity-filled replies can all be discredited. By the same token, our minds are inherently subjective in our bias, and our minds want to make sense of the chatter. So we are fallible and make mistakes. This is why I don't get too invested in a lot of the messages I perceive, especially the dark ones. And because we're so flawed is the big reason why I try to utilize reverse speech in my sessions. It just adds another layer of validation to what is captured. So what about Patrick? The hypotheticals for the previously mentioned Henry Dixon phenomena were somewhat easier to wrap my mind around given the fact that his name was able to be tied to a tragic event at a specific location. But Patrick and the meaning behind his appearances still remain a mystery. One I'm going to be more diligent in addressing moving forward. Is he real? Is he good? Is he evil? Is he my technician or operator? Terms that are comparable to a spirit guide for ghost box implementers. Am I really hearing from him, or are other spirits just telling me he's there? There are moments in this video where Patrick, or maybe even Otho, sounded bullied. Who knows? Maybe I'm Patrick. It's all just so fucking weird. I just hope by pushing forward with my sessions, a breakthrough will happen that will shed light on the reality of my efforts. Thank you for watching. If you found this video and want to support my work, subscribe to this YouTube channel or find my social media links on my website, www.paraholics.com.